Glory gang, what is up? I'm Austin and welcome back to another product unboxing. Today we're going to be unboxing the new 2021 24-inch iMac. Let's get into it. Alright guys, let's get into this unboxing, and if you are new to the channel, I'll just break down how this works. We're going to give this product a rating on a few different categories, mostly just impressions. So design impressions, package impressions, build quality impressions, value impression, and an overall rating. So keep in mind this is not an official review. I have not had the chance to actually set this computer up, obviously, since it's still in the box. So this is just my initial impressions right out of the box on what I think of this product, and we will be doing a full review at some point in the future. For now, let's get this bad boy unboxed. And this box is actually quite a bit bigger than I thought it would be, considering how small the new iMacs are. But let's go ahead, get this open. So that was just the box from B&H. This is the actual box from Apple. Oh, discard this. Alrighty. So here is the box from Apple, and I just have to say it, this is the first Apple product that we have unboxed on this channel. Apple just is the gold standard for packaging and presentation of their products. I think it's a huge part of the reason why they can charge twice as much for the same product, the same comparable product, and still have people that are loyal to their brand. And so packaging is a big deal to me. You may not care about it as much, but it shows that the company cares what their products look like, how they're presented. And so I'm just gonna go ahead and give this 5 out of 5 for packaging and presentation, because Apple always crushes their packaging. It's the best of the best. It looks amazing. It feels nice. Everything's premium. And so we're gonna give this a 5 out of 5 for packaging and presentation. Alrighty, let's go ahead and cut into this here, which we don't need to cut because Apple's awesome packaging and presentation also includes little pull strips that just rip all of the pieces apart for you. So, all right, let's go ahead and open up this main box after we pulled the little tab. It just has a thing that drops down here. Why this sticker is upside down, I have no idea. So maybe we'll have to dock them like, you know, a quarter of a star for packaging and presentation, because the iMac is definitely right side up, but the sticker is upside down on the iMac display. I would assume that you're probably supposed to lay this flat and open it, this lid like that. That would maybe make sense. But here is just the iMac. Go ahead and flip this. Also in the box are a power adapter. One thing, as we just open this up, I'll kind of hit on design impressions. And obviously this is kind of a cop-out also, because Apple just designs great products. They're known for their design. And so their design is definitely gonna score highly, but one thing I think that is really cool that they included with these new iMacs is color matched cables for all of their accessories. So this is the silver version. So these are all just white, kind of boring, but we wanted to go neutral vibes, but they do make a blue and a pink version, and if you get those, this cable is color matched to the display itself, which is really nice. Power adapter, other half of the power adapter, keyboard, pretty standard Apple Magic keyboard. It does have a Touch ID button up here, which is really nice. I'm glad that they finally went that direction, and I hope they continue in that direction for iMacs. So that's really cool. Your Apple Magic Mouse, pretty standard. Again, I think these do come color matched as well. So if you get a colored version, I believe the keyboard and mouse match the color of the display. And then aside from that, I think that's everything in here. Wow, their packaging is just insane. It looks like a pop-out book. Look at this thing. Everything's compartmentalized. Their packaging's pretty sweet, so good on you, Apple. And then we have a USB to Lightning charging cable to charge the keyboard and mouse. Why they haven't just moved this to USB-C, I will never understand, but that's where we're at right now. Here is the Apple keyboard. Again, this is pretty similar to the Magic keyboards that have been included in previous versions. The real difference being this Touch ID sensor, which is really cool. mouse again, and then your power brick. So as we go through this and kind of peeling this off, again, in very Apple fashion with a high quality sticker that's perfectly sealed, no bubbles. It's so satisfying. Like, you have to know what I mean. If you've ever opened an Apple product, like, there is a special experience about opening your first Apple product because it's just different than any other company in how they package their stuff. As you can see, it has a nice glass, everything's glass, the whole frontal face is glass. It does have a color matched bezel, and then the bezels are white, which I think works and I think is cool. It's a beautiful looking display. And I think as far as design goes, overall first impressions, I would say, man, that's hard. I'm gonna give design a 4 out of 5. And you know why? Because they should have put a stupid Apple logo at the bottom of the face that lit up when you turn the computer on. If they had done that, even if it didn't light up, it still would be cool and nice to have. But honestly, I was stunned when I first saw the images of this that Apple did not put their logo on the front of it. It doesn't make sense. They've never, I feel like, never done that. It's always had the Apple logo on it. So I think what would have been really cool is if they had included like the retro colorful Apple logo, because these are kind of retro looking with the white bezels and everything. They're really going back to, I think, some vintage style with this one, but it would have been really nice. I think this is like perfectly designed, 5 out of 5, but you should have put the Apple logo on the front face. So we're gonna go 4 out of 5 on design, and I'll make sure to call up my friend Joni Ives and tell him on the next one just to make sure to include the logo. All right, moving on, we're gonna go into build quality. And again, it's really hard for me to not give this one a 5. I'm gonna go ahead and just type on the keyboard for a sec. This does not feel quite as good as my keyboard that I'm used to, which I would assume is just new mechanisms, shorter travel, all of that good stuff. But I can't really dock it points for that. It's just a personal preference thing. And as far as everything else, I mean, on the power brick, that was the least graceful way possible to do that. So on the power brick, you have a really nice like locking MagSafe connector. Honestly, everything that I've touched here feels 5 out of 5 build quality wise. Before I get into an overall score, let's talk about value. We purchased this computer from B&H Photo Video. It was $15.99 plus tax. And I think that overall value for what you get, this has 16 gigabytes of RAM and 4 of the USB-C ports instead of just 2. So $15.99 really is around what you would pay for a base model 24-inch iMac, 3 years ago. And so I really think that it's a solid pricing structure. And I think for what Apple's claims are of what the M1 can do and really what these computers can do, I think that the value should outweigh the price, really. I still think that Apple is a tad overpriced for what they're offering. Of course, I'd still love to see Apple drop their prices. It's really hard to give Apple a 5 out of 5 on value, even though their products are really great, even for the price, but it really is hard to justify the price tag on some of their products. So I'm gonna give value a 4 out of 5 on this product. I think that it will be a solid value for us, but it's not that mind-blowing purchase that you're like, dang, this is comparable to things 2 to 3 times the price of it. That never really happens with Apple. So I'm happy and content with a 4 out of 5 on this computer in terms of value. That pretty much is it. We'll just show you the back here, and then we will wrap up this unboxing. There's another little piece of nice tape around the outside to keep that nice and fresh. Let me know in the comments below if you're one of those people that just never takes these off, because we'll have to talk. And the back side. Man, that is gorgeous. Even if they would have done this white logo on the front, it would have been sick. So one last piece here, and there we go. It is fully revealed. I'll just kind of spin it around here for you. This thing is beautiful. It's super thin, so it's just a flat piece of glass. It's awesome. We'll have to see how it runs. I'm really excited to test this out with video and photo editing, which is what we do primarily as a business, obviously. But we bought this for an employee who is starting soon, and can't wait to test this out and see what it can handle in terms of editing power, compared to our current Intel like 2020 or 2019 iMacs that are running i7s. I'm curious to see how the M1 stacks up. But for now, let's go ahead and wrap this unboxing up with a final score. Packaging and presentation was easily a 5. Everything was great. The only thing that was kind of weird was the computer was upside down, but maybe that was just the way that I opened it. I probably did it wrong. Overall design impressions, again, I put at a 4 out of 5 because I think they were stupid to not include the Apple logo. Build quality, I gave a 5 out of 5 because there's really everything here feels of the utmost quality. And overall value, I gave a 4 out of 5. I think that Apple could continue to work on giving value for their products. They're still a little bit overpriced, but I've been super happy with our 27-inch iMacs, and I think they are the best value item that Apple offers. So I'm excited to see how this performs for a computer that all in was about $15.99. So we'll have to see how this stacks up, but in terms of initial value based on what I think that it can do, and that brings our overall rating of this product to a 4.5 out of 5. Great job, Apple, for creating an awesome product that's beautiful, that's affordable, and supposedly is powerful. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell to be notified when we drop podcasts, other unboxings, reviews, all kinds of different stuff, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.